So he's the man himself, Candyman.
How we doing?
So what's the name, Candyman? Give us the details, brother.
Chamois Coastal Lodge. We've got six rooms, en suites. Yeah, not far from the sea, hour from the ferry. All your hunting trips, last night, head back home, back to the North Island, be perfect.
Candyman's a bloody good host. We've just stayed a couple of nights here, and Candyman and Carla have looked after us for a couple of nights there, and great hospitality, great place to stop on the way back down from.
We do meals. There's always a beer in the fridge.
Friendly cat, friendly dog. What's your prices, Candyman?
Prices have been around 170 a night, 180, depending on what room you got. There's here, we're negotiable. We'll cut a deal. You want to stay for a few extra days? It's not a problem.
Awesome. So, how do they find you on the website? What is it? Yep,
we've got a web page, Chamois and Coastal Lodge. Yeah, bookings on there, or ring the number on there. Gets put through the cell phone. Best
way to book it's on and through the website.
Yep, or ring the number on the website. Yeah.
Awesome. Space of 20 minutes, half an hour, she's flagged back in again. Unfortunate. Clayton at 384 metres to there. That's it, bro.
Yeah, we're in.
So here we are in Murchison, South Island. Change of plans. We came down here. The original plan was to try and find a nice red stag, but we left it a bit late on that side of things. They started to cast basically, so we're a bit iffy on the spots to take us, so we've gone to a plan sort of X by now. Yeah, X or Y.
Yeah, we're running out of them, but we're getting there.
Yeah, but
the whole Alfie.
Old Rob from Murchison Helicopters is a bloody good bugger. First time we've met him, buzzed us around, said keep an eye out for a chamois. We spotted 3 chamois on the way in, and yeah, one of them actually looked quite good actually, about 9 inches or something. So it's only just over the side of the hill here. So mostly chamois in this block, so we're going to be focused on chamois. So hopefully we can get Gary his first chamois, and I'll be looking for something pretty decent. So see how we go. Follow us.
Yeah, days.
Alright, so that's our little camp all set up. Just had a bit of a brew, and we're going to head over this way. The wind's sort of coming in from this direction, so we're going to head over to that big knob over there and have a look on the other side of that tonight. Won't go too far tonight. We're only sort of about 4 hours of daylight anyway. We'll head over there and see what we can find, eh, Gary? It's a bit chilly up here though, isn't it?
Hey?
It's a bit chilly.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
I've seen some chamois on the way in. Chopper pilot buzzed us right in. They were sort of hiding up underneath the rocks. It was quite cool, eh? One was probably about 9 inches, but he's a fair way over that way.
Grabbed them out the side of the helicopter. He was out close to them.
Aye. Mate, so nice little camp here. Water right here too, so it's bloody handy. Gary's gonna have a crack at this shit. You ready, Gary? Push the safety forward. Wait for it to go broadside. There you go. What are you doing, brother? There you go. What are you doing, Bray? Shh. Got a good shot of shoulder still though. Just shoot him whenever you can. Right in the chest. Right in the middle of the eye. He's going to stand right up on those rocks for us. He's going to come real close. There you go. Oh. Don't wind that scope right up, wind it right back. Here he comes. Don't wind it up, just leave it on 5 power. Go right in the chest there. Yep. There you go. Right in the middle of the chest. What are you doing, bro? Oh, lift the bolt up. Yep, and lift it right up. Yep, and shut it right down. Yep. Good shot. You just smoked him, brother. That's your first shimmy.
Fucking still keeps like a fucking hell. Still alive.
Yeah, he's toast. He's toast, brother. You just got your first shimmy. Now quickly, race over there, bro. Just leave that rock there and just grab him. Oh, no, he's going to stay there. I thought he was going to roll to the bottom. That was nice and quiet too. Your first chamois, brother. You fucked around a lot. But you got him. Nice shit, brother. He's probably bigger than what I've shot, to be honest with you.
Give it your shots.
Pretty hard to judge. There's another chamois over there, I think. Nice little chamois for your first one, mate. Good stuff. He's a nice little chamois. He's not very big horns on him, but good one for your first one, Gary.
Little boy.
I think he is. He's got the big hooks on him. A little buck. Beautiful little coat there as well. He's probably 8 inches or something, maybe. If that.
3 inches, was it?
Should have been, yeah. Don't let him roll down the hill.
No.
I'm pleased he stopped there because if he did roll, he was going to roll all the way down here. Good stuff, brother.
Pressure's off.
Pressure's off you. Now we just got to find a big boy.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a nice skin too. Quite a nice one, eh?
I'll drop upon him. This one if I find a bigger one.
Oh, I think that's probably us tonight. Well, by the time we gut this out and take some skin and take the skin and some meat and we'll head on back to camp. We might as well count that as the first night pretty successful, and then tomorrow we'll just carry on around this ridge, I reckon, and hopefully we'll find another one. And then the next day we'll go the other way. Oh well, Gary, there's your first fucking chamois, brother. What, half an hour from camp?
Call the helicopter, come get me. I'm all done.
Nice and easy. The old 3006 at what, him coming to probably 50 metres. He was 200 to start with when we closed the gap to 130. And he's seen us, but he didn't know what he was, and the typical chamois, he got up and started wandering over to have a look and see what we were, which was his vital bloody mistake, really.
I'm fucking around and I still got him sometimes.
Yeah, Gary had decocked the rifle, so he was trying to pull the trigger on an empty chamber, and then he had the safety on, and he's trying to wind the very power up, and it was 50 metres away, and I'm trying to tell him, don't do that.
Lessons learned,
Yeah.
lessons learned.
So yeah, she was a little bit panicky there for a little bit, because I thought he's going to fuck it up, but he's got real good bases on him, but just not much length, but perfect one for your first one, brother. And nice little skin. Looks like they're just starting to molt though. And we always are learning lessons when we come down South Island.
A bit earlier or a bit later?
Yeah, we should have come down a bit earlier, but as it happened with time and situations and that, this was the only time we could get down here really. But no, we'll take it. We're going to have fun. Chamois on the deck on the first hunt, first afternoon, half an hour from camp. Can't go wrong really.
It's got to be more there.
Yeah, no, we'll find. Hopefully we can find a nice trophy. Would be good.
The bug has thickened in me too.
It'll get easier. You'll know not to wind the very power right up next time.
A bit of farm hunting and then I get to walk 30 minutes and shoot one.
Nice and easy.
A trout in your third spin, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, no, it is. It's like catching a trout on your first cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, awesome.
Good little fella gave up his life on me.
No, we'll take his skin and we'll take the meat because it's all handy. And he's only a young animal, so the meat should be pretty good. It's not the rut or anything like that for these little fellas, so we'll take everything basically.
I'd kiss you a bit. You're not that good looking.
Yeah, I don't want to be kissed anyway, mate.
Not you.
This is where we are. We might head right round and go across that saddle there. Another night, head over there. The chop pilot said there's a good place for chamois over there, so we might head over there in a couple of days. Right, so we've just taken the skin, back legs, back steaks, eye fillets, front shoulders we left there, and we're just going to sit here. We're going to be lazy buggers tonight, and we're just going to watch this nice little clearing down here, and hopefully a nice big red stag walks out with his antlers still on, but probably pretty lucky if he does. But we might just sit here for an hour and watch that, and then tomorrow we'll head up around the end of that ridge, and there's some good country up behind that. Go for a bit of a stroll around there, and then the next day we're going to go the other way. So the goal is now to try and find pretty much a 9.5, 10-inch buck if we can, or anything else with a real nice skin. But pretty good start. Gary pretty happy?
Fuck yeah. Yeah, mate. That's pretty cool. Thanks for the experience.
Hasn't finished yet.
It's a good walk though, eh?
Yeah. Nice and easy. We come round from basically just in that little saddle there, and then our hut's sort of below that next little saddle down over the right hand side there, so not very far from camp, but we'll take him. Well, that concludes our first little hunt. Nice easy little hunt tonight. We're just sort of getting our bearings really, and managed to bump into that little buck for Gary, so it was perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything better really, apart from a 10-inch buck I suppose, but good start. So tomorrow we've got a bit of a mission. We're going to head way down the ridge here and see if we can find a decent trophy if we can. So yeah, see you in the morning. We're going to have a couple of back countries and then hit the sack. What a view to wake up to, eh? So this is the first full day of our trip, and she's an absolute pearler. She's a cracker of a day. So we're going to have some breakfast, coffee, a couple of backcountries, and then head up the hill. And you believe it or not, when you've got good gear up in this country, I was actually sweating last night. I was almost too hot in my Rab sleeping bag. So the old Rab sleeping bag, I got the it's a little bit bulkier, but it's fantastic. I think it's called the Ascent 900. I think it's called, but it's fantastic. But it was bloody cold last night. Gives you a bit of an idea how cold it was with the frost on the tent here. I'm pretty sure this will be iced up. And if you come over here, little MacPack tent, they're bloody good little tents, those ones. I forgot to put the task away last night. It's not frozen solid, but it's stuck there. That's good. I can roll that up now and put that away. Meat's fucking, oh yeah, that's frozen. That should be set nicely. Perfect. Got the little eye fillets there and the back steaks and the back legs. So yeah, hopefully we can find a nice trophy buck this morning. See what happens. That right? Alright, let's go. We're all geared up, ready to go. So we're a little bit late this morning, but this is the first morning, so we're just sort of getting our bearings and stuff. But got a decent walk, and pretty sure these little chamois should be sitting out in the sun somewhere. Yeah. Still got bloody COVID though. But yeah, we'll get up the hill and have a look. We'll just go Gary a quick rundown on how to use my camera and the rangefinders on my new Swarovski binos. It's got the tracking assist on there, and it's got the MOA, which I've got set up with my rifle, so it's just range it and it tells you the MO at the bottom. It's real simple and really effective and accurate as well. So hopefully we can find a decent buck today, eh? Yeah, man. Yeah. Next video will be hopefully. We'll see what happens anyway. Yeah, the focus is not good, eh? It sort of doesn't lock on. So we've got a few chamois down there. There's about 3 or maybe 4. We didn't bring the spotting scope because we thought we'd try this new camera out, but I don't think the new camera is very good at all compared to the spotting scope. It's not focusing properly when you zoom in, when you really need it. So we've got a chamois down there, well there's 3 chamois down there, that one lying on the rock. The camera's not that great, it's good for taking photos, but he just looked in. Gives a bit of angle of those horns. But that looks like a pretty good buck, or pretty good fucking horns anyway. If the camera would focus properly. The old Canon SX70. Not as good as the Canon SX65. But it could be the settings, I've only just got it, so. But that looks, he looks pretty good to me. So it's a long way away, but there's a chamois there, and another one walked up above it. So we might just have a crack at those. Over on that knob there, so we've got to walk around here. Around here. Over to that knob. There was a couple of chamois over there before, but now we've sort of got over here. We're still a K away from them, but can't see them. But you can see where they hang out. We've got a beautiful basin just down below us here. But we haven't spotted anything. Seen a deer over here before, way over on those faces over there. Miles away. We could get to it. meet with him. Yeah, we're just sitting tight really and just hopefully something comes out. So we've just been sitting here quite calmly and patient, and then out wanders this fella. His horns look pretty good through the binos. I'm just waiting for him to put his head back up so we can have an assessment. Yep, he looks fucking like a trophy, I think. I do jump the gun a bit sometimes though, because the excitement gets it to me, especially when I'm an amateur. Oh, you know, he looks pretty fucking good, alright. You know, he looks good, bro. Hey? Have a look through this camera and I'll show you exactly where he is. Oh, let's go. You know, he's a beauty. I just gotta shoot him, Gary, I think. Yep. 378 meters. Have a look on here, bro. See what you think. I'll let you assess him first as well. But he looks like a fucking shooter. Yep, true, because you're gonna have to use this camera anyway. Just zoom out a little bit for you. I'll get set up. Recording. Down. Still moving. Got him in the arse end, I think. He's pretty fit. No, he's still there. Right there, he's just fucking hobbling, mate. He's fucked, I think. He's not. He must have got him in through the back. He's kicking his back legs. Standing back to you. Over the top of him. Down. Down. Still walking down, walking down. I need you to fucking range him, bro. Yep. Gotta find him. Be with me, be with me. Fuck, I think I missed him. No, I'll get him. Oh, fuck him. Where'd he go? That big rock somewhere there. See that big rock to the right of that fucking snow? Yep. That's where I last seen him. Did I hit him the first shot? Yeah, mate, he's got something in him because his back legs were fucking flying around. He wasn't really standing too good. I probably lung shot him. Hopefully he went down. I can't see him. Yeah, I think it's his fucking head sticking out the top of that fucking rock and up on the top end of that rock. Yep, good spotting. Just bear with me. Yep, no, that is him. I can see him there. 376 and bang on 4. Just give me a moment. I'll see if I can get a camera on him. Oh yeah, I got his head up. Yep. Looking straight at you. Oh, and bang on 4, is it? Bang on 4, mate. I panicked those other 2 shots, eh? That's alright. The rest isn't ideal. You did get him with that first one. I'm just sort of guessing with this one. I think he's dead. No, he's not dead. He's just got his head facing you. That's over the top. Over the top? Fuck. Just let me range him once more. Make sure I've got it right for you, bud. Can't find the dot. He's not very well. Oh, he's up. Oh, fuck, is he? He's up, he's standing. Range him. .377, bang on 4, coming down the hill from the rock. Yep, keep ranging him. 373, 3.87. Nah, he's moving. 387. What's the dial? 387. The emo, eh? 3.07. 3.87. Fuck, I don't know what's going on. Listen. He's hit though. 3.75. Oh, that could be him. Nah. Yeah, I found him here, brother. He's dead as an doornail, but he's got a little bit of shrinkage. That's a bit unfortunate. Clayton at 384 metres to there. But he's gone found anyway. Yeah, he's probably about 8 inches. 8.5 maybe. Still not a bad shot at 400 metres, Clay. Yeah, he looked a fucking hell of a lot bigger though, didn't he? Damn son, bit of a shadow on those horns. Yeah, you could be right there too, brother. And just inexperienced chamois hunters. Oh, he's got a nice skin anyway. Sweet as. I'll head down to see you, eh? I'll wait till you get down here and we'll get a couple of good photos, eh? Roger. Over and out. So there we were. We're up on that bloody that ridge there, sitting down having a back country, and then the chamois walked out, and I thought he looked a lot bigger than this, and
I concurred. Yeah.
Gary concurred. He thought it looked pretty decent too, and so there's a little bit of excitement, I guess you could add onto that, and experience the chamois hunters. But yeah, he's probably only about 8 inches maybe. So yeah, nice place, and at least he's got a nice skin, so it's not all about bloody the trophy anyway. We're going to take as much meat as we can off him and take his cape, and take his skin, sorry, and take his little horns back. Another little set of chamois horns I can hang up. Thinking more and more now, that other one we've seen this morning though was probably the one we should have gone after, but at least we've got a nice skin. This one skin's a lot better than the other one, eh?
We can glass him on the way home.
Yeah.
If he's still there with his family. And have a crack at him tomorrow morning or something if he's still hanging around.
Yeah. No, well, we haven't even gone the right way. The helicopter pilot told us to go basically the other way. We've gone the opposite way from what he said to go to. So we found quite a few chamois this morning. Some just up on these rocks up here. Yeah, we've seen what, 5 or 6 this morning, and this guy just come wandering on out. Yeah, it's just the way it goes, I suppose. Inexperienced chamois hunters, but hey, still I'm happy, to be honest with you. I'm pretty wrapped. I've got another nice little chamois. I've only ever shot 3 chamois in my life, so this is number 3. Slowly getting bigger. Couple of nice little chamois heads there. Made it back to camp. What do you reckon, Gary, the chamois hunting business, brother?
It's easy as.
Yeah, no, that's we've done a few Ks today, but nothing fucking too bad. But yeah, this is where we camped, right? This really rocky stuff. So yeah, no, first day done, first full day done, and one 10-inch chamois that was shrunk down to 8 inches. So they're a bit like the stags, they get a bit of shrinkage. A bit like me in this cold weather.
Doing some cooking for us tonight. We're having chamois back steaks with herb and garlic salt. Cooking in a wonderful jet boil that's keeping us warm at the moment. Look at that.
It's cold, eh?
Doesn't that look fantastic? And quick.
Ah, there's just like a bag stake. Well, they are bag stakes.
Just like a eye fillet almost, isn't it?
Yeah. No, they'll be nice. There's a couple little chamois there behind you, Gary. Show the viewers, mate, our little shams that we got today, or today and yesterday.
Oh.
Any trophy hunter, chamois hunter would probably be like, oh, fuck it, how? Fucking.
Yeah, there's our little fellas.
They should have left, but yeah. Sorry guys, we're inexperienced chamois hunters, and I'll show you the video footage of today's episode. We thought the one that I shot was a trophy. Both me and Gary looked at it and thought it looked pretty impressive, eh?
Yeah, that is big country and it's a big
nice
shot, so.
Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for the animal that we've taken and everything like that, but yeah, just a little bit disappointing when you make all these judgments and they're all wrong.
We've wasted very little though, haven't we? We're having to feed on them now.
Wow, that's fucking beautiful, bro.
We've got the skins in the bag waiting for to go home and be tanned. So
Okay.
we've got the skins to go home and be tanned. So we haven't wasted much.
Yep, no, I've tanned those skins up. Gary lugged all those back legs back for us and then the back steak, so yeah, no, they're definitely not going to waste. And those heads there will hang on the wall, and when I pass away, I'm pretty sure Joel will probably hang on to them and tell his grandkids about this hunt. They'll probably watch it on YouTube, who knows, you know.
Remember the story of the greenhorn that went up and shot chamois?
Yeah, and as it was, the trip was supposed to be, you know, a red stag trip basically, but we should have known better really that it was borderline that they could have been dropping. I still think there'll be a few with antlers actually, to be honest with you, but you know, it sort of had a chat to the helicopter pilot and he wasn't too sure whether they'd still have their antlers and stuff like that either, so we decided to go for a chamois. We're in Murchison, it's sort of chamois headquarters as well. So yeah, no, it's worked out alright, but yeah, unfortunately I sort of do prefer to chase the red stags or a tar, but chamois are just something different, eh?
Yeah.
They're quite a petite little animal.
Different trip. Interesting little animal.
They certainly taste good, bro. Get into these bag steaks.
A lot to learn. A lot learnt, as it would be.
Those kingfishers are good, that's what I've learned. 7.2 kingfishers, they're fantastic.
Yeah. I want the dirty old dough, bro.
Good morning. Day 2, and she's a whiteout. Can't see bugger all. So we might be tent bound or camp bound for a little bit today until this starts to lift. You can only see what, 25 metres in front of us, so yeah, not the best for trying to find chamois anyway, that's for sure. Oh well, the sun has finally decided to poke its head out, so we're just going to have another quick brew and head up the hill. Didn't take long for that fog to clear actually. It's about 8:30 now, and still sitting down in the bottom of the gullies there, but up on top here she's pretty clear. She's rolling in from the south, I think. Yeah, but that's the last of it there basically, so yeah, we'll go and find some chamois hopefully. The old jet ball's doing a good job. And what did you have for breakfast, Gary?
Yep, porridge supreme.
Backcountry.
Yep, beautiful.
Beautiful, yep.
Beautiful.
I actually had apple pie for breakfast and it was bloody not too bad actually. So we'll have another brew and then we'll head up the hill. Well, it doesn't look as bad on the camera, but the old fog's sort of trying to roll in again, but I think it's just going to burn off with the sun, eh Gary?
Let's hope so.
See if we can go and find a trophy today, eh? We'll be a bit more not as fucking gun-ho, and we've got the spotting scope today, so we'll be able to assess these animals a bit better hopefully. I'm not saying that we're going to successfully do that, but
Bide our time, don't worry.
yeah,
Be patient if we can.
yep, exactly, and just try and see if we can get that another inch, 2 inches if we're real lucky. Every man's dream, eh? Oh, we'll see if we can see what we can find today. So we've just got up to the top here, and she's a bit of a Not a complete whiteout, but she's pretty foggy over where we want to be looking. But it looks like it's lifting. We want to get up to the top of that ridge there and then hunt over that way. Hopefully we can find something. We just come up from down, camps down in there, down those little terraces, those far ones. Yeah, in the space of 20 minutes, half an hour, she's clagged back in again, unfortunately. So we can probably see 100 metres in front of us, which is not ideal, I guess.
No, mate. Cozied up here waiting for it to clear, but it got worse instead. We might just sit up here for another hour, eh?
Yeah, hopefully it lifts, and it lifted this morning, which gave us high hopes. So we walked up to the top of the hill here, and then she just started coming in. So we thought we'd sit down and wait for a little bit just to see what she was going to do. And then it's got worse, as you can see. She's foggy. Can't see much in the fog. A couple of stags lying down there. This camera's not very good for. Well, it's probably me. I probably haven't adjusted the settings, but a couple of. One looked like about an 8, maybe a 10, and there is another one in here somewhere.
I got him.
As well. Oh yeah, there he is there on that face.
In those rocks.
Yeah, I think he's just a spiker. I've seen him before. Yeah, so there's 3 there. There could be another one there if we're lucky. But that one, the bottom one, through the spotting scope, looks like the one that we could get for Gary for his first stag. It's a shame that doesn't focus. And then so those stags are there. We come down this ridge here, and then we have another stag there, but he's a spiker. And then there's a hind, maybe a young stag there as well. So there's quite a few deer over there, so I think we'll get over there and have a look. Get a closer look. That fog's cleared too, by the way. Yeah, so there you go, there's another. That one is the best stag of the lot. This fucking camera is not focusing. But he's might be a 12 or a 10 or something. Just a lot better. But they're still a fair way away. There's bound to be another stag with him. We're in some deer country anyway. Those ones there are 1200 metres away, so he's probably he's a fair way away. But we might just fucking hoof it and try our luck, I reckon. That fella there. He could be, sure he hasn't got much going on at the top. It might be just a big 10 or something like that. But he's definitely about 34 or something like that. 34 inches. He's a nice stag. There's another little one there.
Your one's moved out of that light grass and onto the next plateau.
Closer or further away?
Further away. Closer to that rock field.
This one could be a nice 10 for you, Gary. So there's some there. And then there's another 2 lying down over here. The 2 smaller stags that we've seen earlier on. And then the big boy. He's... The big boy is... Where's the big boy? The big boy's over here somewhere. Just there. He's not a monster, but he'll do me. We've got to try and get to him. Wow. Spotted him from 1500 metres away, and we closed the gap to 150, and we just smoked him. Nice young 10-pointer, but we paid $2.5 grand to get here in the helicopter, so we're going to take him. He was the best stag in this gully that we've seen. There was a nice 8-pointer around here that there's 4 stags we had to sneak past, and he was lying down probably 100 metres from where he was lying there, and I had a shot when he was lying down, tried to give him the neck, and I think I completely missed and hit him in the guts. And then we stood up and ran down there and stopped there, and we gave him one sort of up the spine sort of thing, just to stop him from going way down to the bottom of that gully. But he looks like quite a nice 10-pointer, so yeah, we'll get down for a closer inspection, eh mate? Here we go. We're sorry guys, we're a bit late. Here's Clayton's head. This is his little home here. Yeah, sorry, unfortunately in the excitement we forgot to get some footage of him on the deck. We got a few photos and then forgot to get the video. But yeah, got the stag on deck. He's an old boy, he's missing a few teeth out of his skull there, and yeah, good to get him. Not as big as what we came here for, but like we said before, we wanted to originally come for stags, and the chopper pilot sort of said to us that the stags might be dropping. So he gave us, we sort of doubted ourselves, and we got flown into a chamois spot, and yeah, we've managed to track these stags down. Yep, so if we look back to where we came from, we've got to go back to there and over the other side of that. Set of antlers and a couple of chamois. Not too bad. Nice wee 10-pointer. We haven't measured how long he is, but we're guessing around about that 33. Gary reckons 34. So yeah, quite a nice one. He looked pretty decent on the hoof. Always get that shrinkage. So did the chamois, but Gary's first chamois, and then must say Gary's done pretty well. Bloody good actually. Bit of a natural. So here's our little campsite. We made it back here. Boys will be feeling a bit fucking. Couple of 45-year-olds. Their legs and feet are starting to feel a little bit. What do you got there, Gaz?
Back stake, red there.
Shit, that looks nice, eh?
3/4 inch, are we?
Yeah, just nice thinner than that, bro. Yep, that's perfect.
Fillet steaks.
Yep, nice and thin. Thinner the better, especially if it's a bit chewy.
He's alright. He's right through the back there, but he's spine there, so I think we're fine.
Awesome, so we've got the jet ball on there for a feed. Lead lens is lighting us up. I've got the other one in my hand. Looks like the camera's folding up. That's our gear tent. Dope bros, a couple of shots of whiskey. Pretty well, a little bit more talkative than normal. Rum, sorry.
Stick your whiskey up your ass, buddy. I won't tell you the rest of the story.
What's your honest thoughts of hunting, Gaz?
Up here?
Up in South Island?
So for a greenhorn, I love it. It's not the hunt. Well, it is the hunt. It's the experience. It's the get out here in the big wide world and do something that most people have never done. The walk is amazing. It fucks you, but it's amazing. It's and then you wake up each morning and it's a new day.
Yeah.
And off we go. A new experience, find something new.
And where we are, it's amazing, like I don't know, I can't check the thing on my camera. But yeah, you can't see what the camera's not picking up, obviously. It's just black, so that's unfortunate. It is fucking beautiful though, it's awesome.
Yeah, it is, it is really quite an experience. I don't think, you can't knock it till you try it up here. When you come up here and have a go, don't say that looked easy, because it wasn't fucking easy.
Exactly, and I'll be the first man to put my hand up. We carried the antlers back to the camp, and we carried a couple of back stakes, and that was it. And I honestly do feel a little bit bad about that, but at the end of the day, to be safe and everything else, you know, you couldn't have carried it back. We could have if we're here for an extra night or something, but I'll just edit that out.
No, I don't think you could have. I don't think you could judge people on coming up here and doing what they do.
Yeah.
It is. You need to come up here and have a go.
Yep.
And you'll never judge something ever again after doing it. I think it's the final step into actually realising what real humans can do. It's quite impressive actually. hiking over there, you dig deep to get back. You really do dig deep.
And
Your feet are sore, you're fucking...
It's not just that, like we're in here, we're probably fucking, what it would be, probably 1 or 2 degrees here at the moment, if that.
Yeah.
If that, yeah.
The piss is numbing that a bit.
Yeah, the alcohol's actually fantastic. I'm not much of a drinker, to be honest with you. I've had one
dangerous.
Kingfisher and I feel fucking chirpy as.
Yeah, we'll go for another hunt. Take our knives.
Alright, that's enough shit talking anyway. Let's cook this fucking steak up, eh?
Let's go. Well, what a view to wake up to. Morning, Gary Glitter.
Morning.
You have a good sleep?
Should have blown up my bed mat. No, when I went to bed. Didn't blow my fucking bed mat up.
Oh, bugger.
Never mind.
Well, I was too bloody hot in the old Rab sleeping bag again. I went to bed and... Yeah, so no getting cold in the old Rab sleeping bags. They were fantastic. The old camera's fogging up a little bit. Yeah, red to die in the morning.
Oh well, Gary, that concludes another South Island trip, mate. What did you think?
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for the trip up. Awesome guide. Got me where I needed to do. Pushed each other on till away.
Yeah, oh definitely.
And got through it, and we got a result, so I'm stoked.
Yeah. It was bloody awesome, mate. I'll be more than happy to do more hunting trips with you, brother. I think we're quite a good team. We seen that stag the other day, and we ranged it. It was 1,500 metres away, and doesn't seem like very far if you're in town, but up in these big hills up here in South Island, 1,500 metres. I think it took us 2 hours to get round to where he was. It did take 2 hours, didn't it?
Yeah, about 2 hours to right down to him.
Yep.
The last 30 minutes of that was getting down to the actual within range of him.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, so I was a bit doubtful that we're going to get there in time and get back to camp in time, and Gary sort of egged me on and said, no, we'll give it a go, we'll just see how we go, and it worked out bloody good. And Gary got his first chamois, and I got a nice little chamois as well. We didn't go where we wanted to go. We were after a red stag. We did get one, but we went into an area that even the chopper pilot was really surprised that we got a stag. So yeah, Gary passed up on a nice 8-pointer as well. I think we got that on film. Not as much filming as what we should have done, but we weren't really sort of focusing on a video. We were just trying to get some animals on the deck, get some trophies really, but and we did accomplish that in the end.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a drive back and sussed out some country on the way back as well through Lewis Pass and that. Some beautiful looking country in there.
Find a nice little basin that worth a look at next time we're down.
Next time we're back, yep, definitely. And yeah, no, so it's been a bloody good trip. So awesome, buddy. It was good hunting with you, Gaz. I think we're a good team, and we'll have to fucking keep it up, I reckon.
Yeah, fucking oath, yeah. Thanks for the time. Thanks
No
for the
worries.
trip down. Thanks to the South Island for having us.
Yeah,
It's been
no.
great. Yeah, no, cool country, massive country. We don't have this at home, so really stoked with it.
Yeah, awesome, brother, and the weather's been fantastic as well, apart from the fog, which sort of stuffed us up. That's why we'd come out a day earlier. But I think we'll make this a bit of a wrap. Bloody good. So thanks for watching once again, and we'll see you on the next video. Cheers.